A second problem that he raises, and it is a good historical problem to raise, is the issue of Quirinius' census. Quirinius is a governor who's associated with the changeover from Archelaus being removed as the ruler of Judea to the appointment of a Roman prefect to take over that responsibility. Quirinius in the case of the time of AD 6, and this is a role similar to the one Pilate had later. The argument goes like this. Quirinius, we know, was ruler in AD 6. That's too late to represent Jesus' birth and be the explanation for why Mary and Joseph have come south from Nazareth down into Judea, into Bethlehem. And that is certainly correct. Josephus doesn't give us any indication of an earlier census or anything like that, so we do have a historical anomaly here at this point that is much discussed. Now, we know that when Luke refers to the idea of there being a census being taken in all the world from Augustus, that actually what Augustus did is he didn't institute a empire-wide census, but he instituted a variety of censuses in specific locations, moving from place to place as he gradually took the census of the empire. We know that as well. My own understanding of this passage, and it's not the normal solution that's taken, oftentimes the way people solve this is to do it syntactically and to say that Luke is saying before Quirinius' census in AD 6, this move was made and this registration was made. That's possible, but it seems perhaps a little odd in terms of the way the wording of the text is. My own solution is to say this way, that Augustus got organized to take this census. This census took place somewhere between 6 and 4 BC, or at least the beginning mechanizations of it. But it wasn't actually executed until we got to Quirinius. In other words, he's the one who took the data, put it together, presented it for Rome, and Rome actually began to make use of it for taxation under Quirinius. So this is a long process. I like to make the analogy of when they build a major freeway in a city. Sometimes it takes a while between the planning of the freeway and the actual building of the freeway and the completion of the freeway. There's a freeway here in Dallas, Central Expressway. It was 30 years from the planning to the completion of the exercise. And so my own take is that this census became associated with Quirinius because he's the one who completed it, but he wasn't the one who was responsible for starting it. This is one way to deal with the problem. Of course, the other question could be, it's conceivable that Luke has this kind of a detail wrong. It's conceivable. And yet that still doesn't impact the fact that people would know that Jesus was born in Bethlehem or that he had Bethlehemic roots. Certainly if the early church went around suggesting that Jesus was born in Bethlehem when he wasn't at all, these works are written in an early enough time that people would have been likely to have known that, and that would have been a problem historically to present it otherwise.